14 subtle signs. She secretly loves you, but is afraid to admit. High-value men. Take note. Stoic insights. Welcome to Woman Wisdom, where today we're peeling back the layers of one of life's intricate mysteries, understanding when a woman is in love but hesitant to admit it. As Blaise Pascal once said, the heart has its reasons which reason knows nothing of. Unraveling a woman's emotions can feel a lot like decoding a secret message, but recognizing the signs can be a game-changer for high-value men navigating the complexities of attraction and relationships. Have you ever had the feeling that someone had deeper feelings for you, but just couldn't say it out loud? Drop your experiences in the comments below, and let's dive into this hidden world together. If you're ready to level up your understanding of subtle romantic cues, hit that like button, and let's get started. 1. Her bodily expressions, more than words can say. When trying to decode hidden attraction, body language often reveals more than spoken words. Stoicism teaches us to observe without letting emotions cloud our judgment, and this can be applied here. In relationships, paying attention to how a woman uses her body can be incredibly telling. Does she lean in when you talk? Does her arm lightly brush against yours? Is she positioning herself close to you with relaxed body language? These gestures may not seem significant at first, but they are often signs of comfort and attraction. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Her actions are a reflection of her inner feelings, even if she hasn't put them into words. If she sits close to you, arms relaxed and maintains open posture, she's likely letting her guard down, signaling she feels safe and comfortable in your presence. This silent closeness can be her way of expressing emotions that she may not even be fully aware of yet. 2. Eye contact. The unspoken connection. Now think about those fleeting moments when your eyes meet. Does she shy away quickly or hold your gaze? If she lingers with a soft smile, her eyes may be saying what her words cannot. If she's comfortable maintaining eye contact, it suggests that your presence is reassuring, not intimidating. In the Stoic way of observing without jumping to conclusions, take note of how often her gaze seeks yours. A woman who mirrors your movements or leans in when you do is likely communicating a deeper, unspoken interest, even if her words haven't caught up yet. 3. Subtle touches. A bridge between words and feelings. Sometimes, affection is expressed in the lightest of touches. A woman may briefly touch your arm or shoulder while making a point, a small gesture that carries more weight than you might realize. These gentle touches are her way of connecting without being too forward. Stoic philosophy teaches us to value actions over words, and here it applies perfectly. What she isn't saying speaks volumes. She may be working through her own internal conflicts, perhaps past experiences or fear of vulnerability, but her body often betrays her heart. Through subtle physical closeness, she is revealing her interest. The Stoic approach, patience and presence. Understanding that her reluctance to openly express feelings might stem from her own internal struggles is key. As Stoicism teaches, mastering your inner world and being calm in the face of uncertainty is essential. Her hesitation may not be about you at all, but about her need for emotional safety. High-value men recognize this and offer the patience and space necessary for her to feel secure. 5. In the modern world, the power of nonverbal cues. In an age dominated by digital communication, noticing these physical cues becomes even more important. Texts and messages can only go so far, but body language, it's the silent art of connection that technology can't replace. By paying attention to her nonverbal signals, you show that you truly care, and more importantly, that you're fully present in the moment. Being mindful of these cues builds a foundation of trust, which bridges the gap between unspoken emotions and genuine connection. If you're on the same page about this, drop a comment below saying genuine connection, and let's continue to conquer this mystery of the heart together. When interacting with a woman, many men focus solely on their words, but in doing so, they often overlook the powerful role body language plays in communication. This can be a missed opportunity because women are generally more attuned to subtle nonverbal cues than most people realize. In fact, the way a man carries himself through his gestures, posture, and facial expressions can say far more than his words ever could. Mastering body language can help you create a deeper connection, even if you feel you don't fit society's conventional standards of attractiveness. Maybe you're shorter than average, carrying some extra weight, or don't have a full head of hair. None of that disqualifies you from making a lasting impression. Confidence in your stance, steady eye contact, and a genuine smile are powerful tools. These seemingly simple actions can send a strong message that you're self-assured and comfortable in your own skin. This is where modern Stoicism meets real life. By mastering these nonverbal cues, you can find happiness by staying true to yourself, regardless of how others perceive you. Take Alex, for example. He once believed that not being the tallest or most athletic guy in the room put him at a disadvantage, especially with women. But as he grew more confident in his body language, everything changed. Alex began walking with his shoulders back, making eye contact, and offering a warm, sincere smile whenever he engaged in conversation. He didn't rely on clever lines or try to impress people with stories. He simply let his body language do the talking. The shift was almost immediate. Women started to notice him, not because he had become taller or more physically impressive, but because his confident demeanor communicated self-respect. Alex realized that it wasn't about fitting into society's mold of attractiveness, but about fully embracing who he was and expressing that through his actions. Have you ever noticed how some people effortlessly attract others, even when they aren't saying much? Often, it's not about being the most charismatic talker. It's about projecting a quiet, unspoken confidence. So, what message is your body sending when you're around others? Are you closed off, arms crossed and eyes averted? Or are you open and engaged, showing genuine interest in the person in front of you? Your body language can either build a bridge or put up a wall. It's up to you to decide which path to take. Mastering body language isn't just about attracting a romantic partner. It's a reflection of a core Stoic principle: control what you can. You may not be able to change your height or whether you have a full head of hair, but you can control how you present yourself. This mindset aligns with Stoic happiness, which teaches finding peace in what's within your power and not letting external circumstances dictate your self-worth. When you become aware of the signals you're sending, you'll understand that true attraction is about more than just appearances. It's about the energy and presence you bring to every interaction. The next time you talk to someone, remember that the most powerful messages are often unspoken. They come through your posture, the calm confidence in your eyes, and the warmth in your smile. Use these non-verbal cues to your advantage, and you may find that the relationships and connections you're looking for flow naturally into your life. In doing so, you're not just becoming more attractive to others, you're also tapping into the inner strength that Stoicism teaches, leading to a deeper and more authentic sense of contentment. If you found these insights helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's continue exploring the profound influence of Stoicism in our everyday lives. Bonus: she gets inquisitive about you. If she's always curious about you, it's a strong sign she feels more than just friendship, even if she's hesitant to admit it. When she asks questions that go beyond casual conversation, it shows genuine interest. She doesn't just want to know what you did last weekend. She wants to understand your story, the parts of you that only a select few get to see. She's curious about your favorite songs, your childhood experiences, and the things that make you tick. Why? Because she's looking to build a deeper connection, one that goes beyond surface-level interaction. She's investing her time and energy to understand you fully, and that speaks volumes. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, teaches, recognizing what's meaningful allows us to see deeper into the essence of relationships. The philosopher Epictetus once wisely noted, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Her questions about your life reflect this philosophy. She's actively listening, valuing every detail you share. But why is she so deeply invested in knowing you on this level? Could it be that she sees something special in you, something that makes her believe in a genuine connection between the two of you? A high-value man, one who approaches life with a Stoic mindset and the wisdom to discern true intentions, will recognize that her curiosity goes beyond mere politeness. It's a sign that she desires emotional closeness, hoping to understand the thoughts, dreams, and experiences you don't reveal to just anyone. This is where the principles of Stoicism come into play, reminding you to remain composed and observant, appreciating her sincerity without jumping to conclusions or rushing things. Think about it. When someone truly wants to know you, they don't stop at surface-level questions. They delve deeper, exploring the essence of who you are. Have you noticed how she remembers the little things you've told her, bringing them up weeks or even months later? That's not by chance. She's holding on to those moments because they mean something to her. Now the question is, do you interpret this as a sign of her affection, or do you think she's just being friendly? If you're navigating this situation with a Stoic mindset, you'll realize that her efforts to get to know you better are a way of forging a deeper connection. So, how will you respond when you recognize these signs? Will you step back to carefully evaluate her feelings, or will you take the opportunity to let her see more of the real you, aligning with the core principles of being a high-value man? 4. She questions how you feel about her. If she's frequently asking about your thoughts and feelings, it's a powerful indication that her emotions might run deeper than simple friendship, even if she's hesitant to admit it. When her questions go beyond casual small talk, when she's interested in who you are beneath the surface, it's a clear sign of genuine curiosity. She's not just asking about your job or what you did last weekend. She's interested in your story, the parts of you that are usually reserved for a select few. She wants to know the music that moves you, the comfort food you crave, the childhood experiences that shaped you. Why? Because she's building a bond that feels unique, something that brings her closer to the real you. By investing time and energy to learn about these details, she's showing that you matter to her in a way that others might overlook. She's remembering these things, using them to create moments that resonate with you. Her desire to know you is a reflection of what Epictetus taught, listening with purpose, understanding the deeper aspects of a person, and valuing what truly matters. A man with a Stoic mindset will see that her curiosity is not a passing phase. It's a sign that she's looking for a meaningful connection. 5. You become her trusted advisor. When a woman consistently seeks your advice, it's more than just a need for guidance. It's a sign she deeply trusts and values your perspective. Think about it. When we face difficult choices, we naturally turn to those whose opinions we hold in high regard. If she's turning to you for counsel, even in situations where she seems confident in her own decisions, it shows that she sees you as more than just an acquaintance. She might be hesitant to express her feelings directly, but her behavior speaks volumes about her respect for you. She values your insights and wants to include you in the important decisions in her life. She's likely someone who prides herself on being independent, making her own choices, and not easily influenced by others. Yet with you she opens up, inviting your perspective, showing that you've earned a special place in her life. How will you respond when you notice these subtle signs? With the calm, composed wisdom of a Stoic, you'll recognize the importance of these moments and, in turn, continue to cultivate a relationship built on trust and mutual respect. When a woman values your thoughts and seeks your opinion, it's not about relinquishing control. It's about inviting you into her inner world. She's showing that your voice matters to her and that she feels comfortable sharing her uncertainties with you. Imagine this. You're sitting in a coffee shop and she texts you asking for advice on a tough work decision, or maybe she's bouncing a new business idea off of you. This isn't because she can't make her own choices. It's because she genuinely wants to hear your perspective. This is a significant gesture. She could have turned to anyone for advice, but she chose you. That's a powerful indicator of trust and emotional connection. But why would she hesitate to reveal her true feelings? Often, it's because vulnerability can be scary. She's afraid of taking a risk on love, especially when her emotions run deep. She wants to be sure that not only will you understand her, but that you'll respect her independence and the boundaries she's worked so hard to create. Have you ever noticed how people seek advice from those they admire? It's a subtle way of building a deeper bond, a way of saying, I trust you enough to let you into my decision-making process. When she asks for your input, it's not just about getting advice, it's about deepening the connection. She sees you as a steady, reliable presence in her life. And in today's world where stoic happiness and emotional resilience are rare treasures, this kind of support is invaluable. Stoicism teaches us that being a source of strength doesn't mean controlling someone's choices, but rather offering steady, unwavering support. You're not there to take over. You're there to be a rock she can lean on. So what does this mean for you? It means that simply by being present, offering your honest opinion, you're playing a crucial role in her life. She values your input more than she may openly admit. Rather than seeing it as just giving advice, view it as an opportunity to understand her better, to connect with the emotions behind her questions. And here's the key takeaway. Building a relationship based on mutual respect, where both can lean on each other without losing themselves, is the foundation of stoic happiness. It's about finding joy in being a steady presence, not by taking over their life, but by being the calm voice they turn to when needed. How can you embody this strength and wisdom for the people who trust you without expecting anything in return? That's the true essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that guides us to be better, not just for ourselves, but for those we care about. If you accept this mindset, comment below with I accept, and let's continue this journey together. 6. She shows you her vulnerability. When a woman reveals her vulnerability to you, it's a sign that she feels something deeper than she's letting on, even if she's not ready to admit it outright. Vulnerability is not something people share easily, especially when it comes to emotions like love. For many, these softer sides are kept hidden, guarded against the fear of getting hurt. But if she opens up to you, shares her fears, anxieties, or insecurities, it means she trusts you. She sees you as someone who creates a safe space where she can be her true self. This is where adopting a stoic mindset can be so valuable. A high-value man understands that true strength isn't just about confidence, it's about being the person she feels safe enough to confide in. She might not come right out and say she has feelings for you, but her actions are giving you a glimpse into her heart. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If she chooses to share her most personal thoughts with you, it's a sign that you've become an important figure in her life. Think about it. Why would she lower her guard around you when she keeps it up with others? This kind of openness isn't just about trust, it's her way of saying, I feel safe with you. I want you to see the real me. It's a subtle yet powerful gesture that shows she views you as a person of high value, someone who won't judge or take advantage of her vulnerability. For someone who embraces Stoic principles, being that pillar of emotional stability can make all the difference. It reflects your ability to listen without judgment, a trait that women deeply appreciate but often find rare. So if she shares her worries, her bad days, or even her fears about the future, understand that it's not just about venting. It's a sign that she might have deeper feelings for you, even if she's afraid to say it directly. In these moments, remember that being a high-value man isn't just about confidence or ambition. It's about providing reassurance and understanding. Be the calm in her storm. Listen without immediately trying to fix everything, because sometimes all she needs is someone who can be present, who can hear her out. As Epictetus taught, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. When she opens up, she's not just looking for solutions. She's looking for a connection, for someone who will listen and offer quiet support. The quiet strength you show, the kind that doesn't need to boast but simply exists, can create a space where she feels valued and understood without any pressure or expectation. This is where a Stoic approach to relationships truly shines. It allows for genuine connection, where her vulnerability is recognized as a sign of deeper affection, rather than dismissed as just another conversation. Would you be able to pick up on these subtle signals? Recognizing these small but meaningful moments is the key to deepening your bond. When a woman feels comfortable enough to reveal her softer side, that's where true intimacy often takes root. A high-value man understands this, acting with patience and wisdom, knowing that the real magic often lies in the unspoken. This Stoic mindset, calm and collected, allows you to navigate the complexities of her feelings with grace. It's in these tender, unguarded moments where true connections are made. If you found value in these insights, feel free to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Let's keep exploring the profound influence of Stoicism together. 7. She can read your mood. One of the clearest signs a woman has deeper feelings for you, even if she hasn't said so, is her ability to instinctively read your mood. This isn't something just anyone can do. It reflects a deeper emotional bond. She knows when you're feeling stressed or need space, often without you having to say a word. Whether it's offering you a drink after a tough day or creating a calm environment when you're overwhelmed, her attentiveness speaks volumes. She may even anticipate your needs before you do, like subtly informing others that you need time to recharge or shifting the tone of a conversation to ease the pressure on you. Even in moments of frustration, when you might be sharp, she stays composed. Rather than reacting negatively, she absorbs the moment, understanding that your stress isn't directed at her. This level of empathy and patience shows a love that goes beyond surface-level attraction. This behavior is a true reflection of Stoic principles, choosing to focus on what she can control, like her actions and responses, rather than reacting impulsively. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In today's fast-paced world, finding someone who maintains such composure in challenging moments is rare. It shows that she values you more than her own pride, prioritizing your well-being above all. But here's where Stoic wisdom becomes essential. A true Stoic knows to never take these acts for granted. Stoicism teaches us to value actions over words, and appreciating her subtle gestures can deepen your understanding of her feelings. These small acts, often overlooked in the hustle of modern life, are expressions of love and care. When you reflect on these moments, consider how her attentiveness aligns with your needs. It's not just about how she supports you, but how she does it without making you feel obligated. A woman who consistently shows this level of care embodies a mature, selfless love that mirrors Stoic principles, embracing life's ups and downs with grace. The essence of Stoicism isn't just about emotional resilience, it's also about recognizing and appreciating those who bring peace to your life. Her patience, her ability to understand your silence, and her respect for your need for solitude are signs that she holds you in a special place. While she may not always verbalize her feelings, her actions speak volumes. As a high-value man, it's important to recognize and appreciate these signs. This understanding allows you to respond with equal grace, creating a balanced relationship where both partners feel seen and valued. Stoicism teaches us that with a calm mind and a discerning eye, we can see beyond the obvious and truly appreciate the depth of our interactions. By recognizing her efforts, even when unspoken, you honor the commitment she brings to your life and the peace she offers. Embrace this Stoic approach, and you'll not only strengthen your connection, but find a deeper sense of contentment in your relationship. By embracing these life lessons, you're not only deepening your relationships, but also applying the wisdom of ancient philosophy to modern connections. Her ability to read your mood isn't just a display of affection. It's a sign of a partnership where both people strive to truly understand one another. Her quiet acts of love become a powerful force that helps you both grow stronger. If you're on this journey of discovering how Stoicism shapes our lives today, share your experiences or type Stoic happiness in the comments. Your insights keep this community thriving, and together we'll continue to explore Stoicism's meaningful impact. 8. She becomes your greatest supporter. When a woman secretly loves you but is hesitant to admit it, she often becomes your biggest supporter. Life can be tough and everyone needs encouragement, especially during challenging times. Remember how your mother was your first pillar of strength, always believing in your potential, celebrating your successes, and even offering constructive feedback. A woman in love plays a similar role, becoming your cheerleader and standing by your side when life gets hard. But she's not afraid to give you a reality check, not to criticize, but because she sees the potential in you that you might overlook. Think back to a time when you were overwhelmed, and out of nowhere, you received a message or a call that lifted your spirits. It might have been from someone who, without your realizing it, had become your quiet source of strength. She may never outright say, "I love you," but her actions do all the talking. She's there when you need support, often before you even ask, listening when you vent about work, life, or any other obstacle. More than just listening, though, she challenges you to be better. For example, if you share your dream of starting a new venture or making a big move in your life, she'll remind you of your strengths and the skills you sometimes forget. She'll also remind you of your weaknesses, not to tear you down, but to help you grow. It's her way of showing that she's invested in your success, like a true partner. Now, why would someone go out of their way to help you become the best version of yourself unless they cared deeply? It takes a certain kind of love to push someone beyond their comfort zone. She's the person who stays up late helping you prepare for that big presentation, or sends you an article she knows will be useful. She's genuinely interested in your success, not for her benefit, but because your happiness brings her joy. This is where Stoic happiness comes into play. It's about finding joy in the progress and growth of others, a principle deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. However, she may be held back by fear of rejection, or the risk of complicating your friendship. Yet her actions speak volumes. It's in the way she lights up when you share good news, or how she supports you even when others might doubt you. Her desire to see you thrive comes from a place of deep affection. Ask yourself, how often do you meet someone who sees both your flaws and your potential, yet still believes in you? This isn't just about romantic love. It's about genuine connection. She sees you for who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, and untapped potential, and chooses to stand by you. What should you take away from this? Recognize the immense value of having someone in your life who believes in you and is committed to your growth, even if they don't express their feelings openly. Love is often shown through actions rather than words, and the strongest connections are built on support, honesty, and encouragement. Stoic happiness is about finding fulfillment in your personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself, especially when someone is quietly cheering you on along the way. Remember, it's not about seeking validation from others, but appreciating those who see your potential and push you to reach it. Stoic teachings remind us that true strength is not only found within ourselves, but also in relationships that help us rise above our limitations. If these insights resonate with you, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism on our lives. 9. She always makes time for you. Have you noticed how she always seems to find a moment for you, no matter how busy she is? When someone carves out a moment just for you, even with a packed schedule, it's a meaningful gesture. In today's fast-paced world, where time is a precious commodity, how someone chooses to spend theirs reveals a lot about their feelings. If a woman consistently finds ways to be with you, even while balancing work or other commitments, it's a clear sign that you hold a special place in her heart, even if she's too shy to say it aloud. These little actions, like choosing to spend time with you when she could be with friends or creating moments to be alone with you, aren't casual. They're deliberate, revealing her unspoken feelings. Why would she make the effort to prioritize you when her life is full of other demands? It's because, to her, you're worth it. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." When she chooses to be around you, it's her way of showing that you contribute to her happiness, perhaps without her even realizing it. This is where the Stoic mindset can really shine. It helps you understand these subtle cues without overreacting or misinterpreting them. A high-value man, grounded in the wisdom of Stoicism, remains observant and patient, acknowledging the importance of these actions without jumping to conclusions. For example, if she sets aside her own priorities to help you through your challenges, that's not just kindness, it's a genuine sign of affection. She's showing a commitment that goes deeper than the surface, even if fear or uncertainty holds her back from openly saying it. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So how do you respond when she goes out of her way to spend time with you? Do you recognize these signs, or do they slip by unnoticed? In the world of high-value men, understanding these signals is crucial. It's not just about reading between the lines, but valuing the time and effort she's investing in you. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate these gestures with calm understanding, to recognize the deeper meaning behind her actions. The next time she rearranges her plans for you, ask yourself, what is she really trying to say without using words? This ability to see through her actions and decode her hidden feelings is what sets a high-value man apart. It's about being present, understanding her needs, and realizing that love is often expressed not through grand declarations, but through small, consistent efforts. If you're patient enough to notice these signs, you might discover that she's been waiting for you to recognize her feelings all along. And isn't that the essence of a true connection? A relationship where both people truly see and understand each other, even when words are left unspoken. What do you think? Have you noticed someone who always finds time for you? How do you interpret these moments? 10. She stands by you through tough times. Life throws challenges at everyone, testing our resilience and character. In these moments, true support can be hard to come by. Many people claim to be friends or partners, but when the going gets tough, they disappear. However, one sign that a woman may secretly love you, even if she's hesitant to admit it, is her unwavering support during hard times. A woman like this doesn't just offer superficial comfort. She encourages you to chase your dreams, push through obstacles, and believe in yourself. Her desire to see you succeed is genuine. She's willing to give her time, energy, and encouragement to lift you up when you're struggling or doubting yourself. This kind of dedication isn't just about companionship. It reflects a deeper connection and genuine care for your well-being. As Epictetus said, difficulties are things that show a person's true character. Her willingness to stand by you in adversity reveals her true feelings, even if she doesn't voice them. In modern relationships, where signals can often be confusing, this level of commitment is a clear indicator of hidden affection. When a woman invests in your success and goes out of her way to motivate you, it's not just an act of kindness. It's a reflection of how deeply she cares. She wants you to become the best version of yourself, pushing you to aim higher and never settle for mediocrity. Her encouragement is her way of showing that she sees your potential even when you might not see it yourself. This aligns perfectly with the lessons of Stoicism, which emphasize resilience, inner strength, and the importance of having supportive influences in our lives. In a world where genuine connections can be rare, recognizing these subtle signs is essential. When a woman shows up during your toughest times, she's not just being polite or friendly, she's demonstrating a deeper loyalty that speaks volumes. This kind of support goes beyond the surface, and it's a strong indicator of her true feelings. Stoicism teaches us to recognize that life's greatest treasures often reveal themselves during hardship, and her presence in these moments is a testament to how much she values you, even if she hasn't found the words to express it yet. As you reflect on your journey and the people standing by your side, pay attention to those who lift you up when times are tough. Their actions often speak louder than any words they might struggle to say. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." This rings especially true when a woman's actions show a depth of feeling that words can't fully capture. So what do you think? If this resonates with you, leave a comment with "I agree," or share your different opinion with "I don't think so." Let's keep the conversation going. 11. She enjoys conversations and your silly jokes. In modern relationships, recognizing subtle signs of affection can feel like cracking a code, especially when someone cares deeply but hesitates to reveal their feelings. One of the most obvious signs that a woman may secretly love you, yet is afraid to admit it, is when she enjoys your conversations and genuinely laughs at your quirky sense of humor. Have you noticed someone who lights up when you speak? Maybe she leans in when you tell a story, or laughs a little longer at your jokes. This isn't just casual conversation, it's her way of building a deeper connection. She's not just passing the time, she's investing in you. Imagine she often initiates conversations, whether through texts or in person, keeping the dialogue flowing. She may even share personal stories or ask for your thoughts on topics that matter to her. This is her way of getting closer to you, while her fear of revealing deeper feelings keeps her from saying it outright. Laughing at your jokes isn't just about finding humor. It's about bonding. Every time she giggles, it's a signal that she enjoys your presence, hinting at her unspoken affection. Take, for instance, the story of Alex. He had a close friend, Sarah, who always laughed at his corny jokes and regularly texted him to check in. Alex started noticing the spark in their conversations, but wasn't sure about her feelings. One day, after a particularly fun exchange, he noticed her laughter lingered, and her eyes sparkled with genuine joy. In that moment, he realized her playful teasing and constant effort to spend time with him were signs of something deeper. Taking a risk, he brought up their relationship, which led to a heartfelt conversation about their feelings, deepening their bond. What about you? Have you ever felt like someone is holding back their true feelings? It's easy to wonder, does she really like me? The key is paying attention to those moments of laughter and genuine connection. When someone enjoys your jokes and values your company, it's a sign they see something special in you, even if they're too afraid to admit it. As we explore these signs of hidden affection, let's also embrace the principles of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches emotional resilience, helping us navigate these complexities with grace and understanding. Remember, Stoic happiness doesn't come from constantly seeking approval, but from appreciating genuine connections and being open to what they could become. When you notice these signs, take a moment to reflect, realizing that someone values your presence and enjoys your humor isn't just about figuring out their feelings. It's about appreciating the beauty of connection. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. If you're attracted to someone who laughs at your jokes and engages deeply in conversation, maybe it's time to take the next step. Open the door to a conversation about your feelings and let her know that you value her company. This could be the first step toward a deeper relationship, one rooted in honesty and emotional understanding. If these insights resonate with you, feel free to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue exploring the profound influence of Stoicism together. When a girl starts befriending your friends, it's often a subtle but powerful sign that she might have deeper feelings for you. Feelings she's not quite ready to express directly. This behavior isn't just casual, it's intentional. She knows that your friends are important to you, and by making an effort to connect with them, she's trying to build a bridge between the two of you from a respectful distance. It's her way of staying close without making it too obvious, all while showing that she values the people who matter most to you. She's not trying to become one of your friends' inner circle, but rather fostering a connection that allows her to understand you better. It's like she's collecting little pieces of insight into who you are, how you interact with the people around you, and how she might fit into your world. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions and actions with clarity, and you might find yourself asking, why is she doing this? If you step back and reflect, you may realize it's because her actions are rooted in more than just friendship. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If you begin to recognize that her behavior is motivated by affection, you can start seeing the situation with more confidence and clarity. When she's laughing with your friends, asking them questions about you, or just hanging out in your circle, it's more than casual, it's intentional. Have you ever been in a situation where someone you liked tried to get closer to your friends? How did that make you feel? Reflecting on these experiences can offer a lot of insight into what she might be trying to communicate through her actions. The fact that she's putting in the effort to connect with your friends shows that she wants to be part of your life in a meaningful way. By learning more about you from those who know you best, she's trying to feel more secure about her feelings, while still being careful not to overstep. As a high-value man, recognizing these patterns empowers you to navigate your interactions with her thoughtfully. This is a chance to deepen your connection in a way that builds trust and mutual respect. Engage her in conversations about shared interests or experiences with mutual friends. Can you imagine how powerful it would be to openly acknowledge her efforts to become a part of your world? When you do, it shows strength and confidence, qualities that resonate deeply. Keep in mind that understanding her feelings might not be straightforward. It takes patience, insight, and emotional intelligence. Her interest in your friends is a window into her heart, revealing feelings she may not be ready to say out loud. Embrace this as part of your own journey, where you seek to understand not only her feelings, but also your own. How can you nurture this connection while maintaining a balance between your interests and respecting her boundaries? In conclusion, when a girl takes the time to befriend your friends, it's not just something to observe passively. It's an opportunity to explore the depth of her affection. This simple yet profound behavior shows that she's trying to build a relationship with you, one that's rooted in mutual respect and interest. As you cultivate your Stoic mindset, remember to communicate openly and confidently. By doing so, you not only acknowledge her feelings but also strengthen the bond between you. Embrace this opportunity and remember, as you grow, so does your potential for love and understanding in your life. Even if she doesn't openly express her emotions, her actions can reveal a lot. For example, if she shows up in a stylish dress that highlights her features and then offers you sincere compliments about your appearance or achievements, it's likely she's trying to communicate something deeper than just friendship. This lines up perfectly with Stoic philosophy, where we learn to focus on actions over words and read the intentions behind them. Her behavior might also change when she's around you. She could tease you playfully or make an effort to spend more time together. When a woman likes you but is hesitant to admit it, she often drops hints through light-hearted banter or asks for your opinion on things she knows you care about. This isn't just random. It's her way of trying to connect with you on a deeper level. Think about this. When she goes out of her way to talk about things that interest you or seeks your advice on personal matters, she's laying the groundwork for a closer bond. Stoic life lessons teach us to be observant and aware, so recognizing these subtle behaviors allows you to respond with confidence, creating an environment where she might feel more comfortable opening up. Her attentiveness to details about your life can also be a significant indicator of her feelings. If she remembers things you mentioned in passing, like a favorite hobby or a casual remark, it shows that she values your connection. When someone truly cares, they pick up on the little things, and that's a sign of emotional investment. Women who have deeper feelings for you often show it through their desire to please you. This might be as simple as offering to cook your favorite meal or surprising you with small, thoughtful gifts. These gestures are more than just kind acts. They're expressions of affection. As a Stoic, appreciating these moments and responding with gratitude will not only reinforce her feelings, but also deepen the bond between you. In today's fast-paced world, where genuine connections can sometimes be overlooked, it's important to notice and appreciate the subtleties of human interaction. Being able to identify these signs can significantly impact how you approach relationships, helping you build emotional resilience and navigate the complexities of attraction with a calm and steady mind. By understanding that many women express their feelings indirectly, you can become more attuned to their intentions and needs. Now let's talk about jealousy, a powerful emotion that can be very revealing when it comes to matters of the heart. When a woman feels that twinge of jealousy as she watches you interact with someone else, it's often a strong sign that she has deeper feelings for you. No one likes to see someone they care about giving attention to another, and jealousy often points to an emotional investment that's hard for her to ignore. Maybe you've been in a situation where you're talking to someone new, and suddenly the girl you've been spending time with seems a little off. She laughs a bit too loudly at your jokes, or subtly joins the conversation. This kind of behavior isn't random. It's a signal that her feelings for you go beyond friendship. Stoicism teaches us not to suppress emotions like jealousy, but to recognize them and reflect on what they mean. When you notice her feeling uneasy or asserting her place in your presence around another woman, it's an invitation to look deeper. Why does she feel threatened? The answer usually lies in her affection for you, even if she's not ready to openly admit it. Imagine you're at a social event, talking with friends when a new woman joins the conversation. Suddenly, you feel the lingering gaze of the girl you've been noticing for a while. Her previously cheerful demeanor becomes more guarded, and you realize she's not just a casual friend. Her jealousy is often an unconscious acknowledgement of her feelings, even if she's not ready to say it aloud. Why do you think jealousy can be such a strong sign of affection? It's often the fear of losing someone important that triggers it. In Stoic practice, we can learn to navigate these emotions thoughtfully. Instead of dismissing her jealousy as mere annoyance, see it as a form of communication, a sign that she might be ready to explore her feelings but is afraid of the vulnerability that love can bring. What do you think? Does jealousy play a role in how people show affection in your experience? There's a powerful lesson to be learned here. Emotions, particularly jealousy, are often misunderstood. Instead of letting these feelings dictate our actions, we can observe and learn from them. By recognizing these signals, we can forge deeper connections and encourage meaningful conversations. If you sense a hint of jealousy, it could be the perfect moment to discuss your feelings openly. This doesn't need to be a grand declaration. Even a simple acknowledgement of your connection can go a long way. As we wrap up today's discussion on the 14 signs that she secretly loves you but is afraid to admit it, remember that love often expresses itself through actions rather than words. If you notice romantic gestures, thoughtful gifts, or subtle hints, it's likely that she has deeper feelings for you. Embrace these insights and integrate them into your daily interactions, not only to understand her better, but also to foster your own growth in relationships. What do you think about these signs? Have you experienced any of them? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable content. Together, let's continue this journey toward personal growth and happiness here at Stoic. See you in the next video. 3 simple flirting tactics that drive women wild. Is it better to love and lose than never to love at all? This powerful quote from William Makepeace Thackeray reminds us that in the game of attraction, flirting isn't just a tool, it's a vital skill. In today's video, we're diving into 3 simple flirting tactics that can drive women wild. Strategies every high-value man should know to boost their charm and confidence. These techniques are designed to help you connect on a deeper level, build irresistible attraction, and avoid the dreaded friend zone. But remember, these principles are only as effective as your commitment to applying them. So, I challenge you. Are you ready to step up and refine your flirting game? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know which tactic resonates with you the most. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more powerful insights and become part of our growing community here at Stoic. Let's embark on this journey of personal growth and happiness together. Secret number 1. Use playful disqualification. The secret to creating instant attraction isn't about showering a woman with compliments, it's about flipping the script with a little playful exclusion. This is a technique that high-value men have mastered to keep things interesting and balanced right from the start. Instead of trying to impress her with constant praise, playful exclusion involves gently teasing her and showing that you're not immediately captivated. It's not about being negative, it's about adding some fun to your interactions and creating a dynamic where both of you are engaged in lively conversation. Think of it like this. You're not putting her down, but playfully teasing her on equal footing while sharing a laugh. For example, you might say, "You and I wouldn't make a great match," while sporting a mischievous grin, or "Let's see who talks less, you go first." These statements aren't meant to be harsh, they're just playful jabs that bring some humor into the mix. Another fun line could be, "You're kind of weird, like pineapple on pizza. I shouldn't date you." These comments, delivered with a smirk, convey a playful, "I get you, but I'm not just here to impress you." This strategy is effective because it subtly challenges her, flipping the usual dynamic where men typically shower women with compliments. Most attractive women are used to men working hard for their approval. When you use playful exclusion, you become someone who isn't immediately fascinated and is willing to see if she can keep up with your wit and confidence. It's not about making her feel inferior, it's about engaging her in a fun and exciting way. You're signaling that you have standards and that she has to do more than just look good to catch your attention. She needs to engage with you on a deeper, more playful level. This is a perfect example of how Stoic principles can be applied to modern dating, where confidence and self-esteem are key. But there's more to it. The way you deliver these playful exclusions is crucial. Keep a light tone, maintain a relaxed smile, and bring a little energy to the interaction. The goal is to keep it fun and lively, not serious or critical. If you do it right, you'll likely see her smile or even laugh, which is a clear sign she's enjoying the conversation. This type of interaction can quickly turn into a playful exchange, where she might start teasing you back, creating a delightful cycle of flirtation. Mutual attraction is a beautiful thing, but it's crucial not to overdo this tactic. Like any good strategy, too much of it can backfire. If you keep playfully teasing her without striking a balance, she might start to feel that you're not genuinely interested, which is definitely not your goal. The key here is moderation. Use these playful phrases sparingly, allowing them to enhance the interaction while keeping it dynamic and engaging, without veering into disinterest or annoyance. In short, playfully rejecting her is an effective tool for any high-value man looking to stand out in the dating scene. It reflects your confidence, self-esteem, and ability to engage on your own terms. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." This tactic embodies that philosophy, keeping things interesting, challenging, and fun, ensuring that every interaction becomes a shared experience filled with mutual enjoyment and respect. So the next time you find yourself chatting with a woman, remember this approach. With the right touch, playful rejection can truly captivate her, making your interactions memorable and irresistible. If you found this advice helpful, drop a comment below and we can move on to the next secret. Secret number 2. Reversing the rules. Flirting is often viewed as an art, a delicate dance of playfulness and wit that can make interactions more exciting and memorable. Today, we're exploring a strategy that flips the traditional script, reversing the rules. Instead of following the typical pattern of trying to win her over, why not turn the tables and make it seem like she's the one trying to impress you? Imagine you're at a bar, perhaps at a friend's birthday party, and you spot a woman who catches your eye. Instead of the usual approach, lean in with a smile and say something like, "Oh, come on, stop undressing me with your eyes," or "My mom warned me about girls like you, the ones who can't resist me." You might even say, "I'll grab us some drinks, but only if you promise not to put anything in mine." These lines aren't just funny, they're clever and set a playful tone that flips the script. She'll recognize you're joking, but she'll also be intrigued and drawn into the banter. This approach works wonders for everyone from ages 25 to 85 because it taps into a universal love for humor and unexpected interactions. What makes this strategy powerful is that it accomplishes two things at once. First, it infuses a clear, romantic, and slightly mischievous undertone into your interaction, instantly taking it out of the dreaded friend zone. There's no ambiguity. You're making it clear that this isn't just friendly chit-chat. Second, it subtly plants the idea in her mind that she's the one pursuing you. When you present it all as a joke, she laughs along. But don't be fooled. Those playful words linger in her subconscious. She starts to see the interaction differently. You're no longer just another guy at the bar, but rather the intriguing guy she wants to know better. This is where the magic of Stoic happiness and principles comes into play. By maintaining a calm and confident demeanor and not taking things too seriously, you embody the essence of Stoicism. You stay relaxed, present, and in control, which naturally makes you more attractive. However, timing is everything. You can't just throw these lines out cold. They need to come after you've established a playful rapport. Picture this. You're sharing a laugh over a silly observation or a mutual joke about someone nearby. She sees you're having fun and clearly knows how to enjoy life without getting too caught up in seriousness. That's the perfect moment to drop a line like, "Wow, you're really laying it on thick. Are you always this flirty, or is this special treatment just for me?" If you try this without first building that playful connection, it might fall flat or seem out of place. The key is to create an atmosphere where light teasing and banter feel natural. When done right, this tactic not only makes the moment enjoyable, but also creates a memorable experience she'll think about long after the night is over. A great example of this in action comes from a friend of mine who used this technique at a work social event. He noticed a colleague he was interested in and decided to skip the usual small talk about work. Instead, he began with a light-hearted, "You know, if you keep looking at me like that, people are going to start talking." She laughed, clearly amused, and from there, playful banter flowed easily. By the end of the night, they were both thoroughly enjoying each other's company, and she was the one suggesting they meet up again. This is the power of reversing the rules. It turns the interaction into a game, a fun and flirty exchange that leaves her wanting more. Creating attraction through playfulness and witty banter. Understanding mutual attraction is essential, and one powerful lesson we often overlook is the role of playfulness. Emotions like jealousy can be misunderstood, but instead of letting them dictate our actions, we can observe and learn from them. If you notice her showing signs of jealousy, consider it a golden opportunity to engage in an open conversation about your feelings. You don't need to make grand declarations. A simple acknowledgement of your connection can be enough. As we wrap up our exploration of the 14 signs that she secretly loves you but is afraid to admit, remember that love often reveals itself through actions rather than words. Whether it's romantic gestures, thoughtful gifts, or subtle hints, these behaviors can indicate her deeper feelings. Embrace these insights and apply them in your daily interactions to not only understand her better, but also foster your own growth in relationships. What do you think about these signs? Have you experienced any of them? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable content. Together, let's continue this journey toward personal growth and happiness on Stoic. See you in the next video. 3 simple flirting tactics that drive. Women wild high-value men know that love can be as much about strategy as it is about feelings. As the saying goes, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. This quote from Alfred Lord Tennyson reminds us that, in the game of attraction, the art of flirting is a crucial skill. In today's video, we'll dive into 3 simple flirting tactics that can help you connect on a deeper level, build irresistible attraction, and avoid the dreaded friend zone. Remember, these principles work best when you genuinely commit to applying them. Are you ready to elevate your flirting game? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know which tactic resonates with you the most. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our growing community here at Stoic. Let's embark on this journey to personal growth and happiness together. Secret number 1. Playful disqualification. The secret to creating instant attraction often lies in playful disqualification. This technique, mastered by high-value men, keeps interactions interesting and balanced from the start. Instead of showering her with compliments, you can create a fun dynamic by gently teasing her. For example, you might say, "You and I wouldn't be a good match," with a playful grin, or "Let's see who talks less. You go first." These statements add humor to the conversation, signaling that you're not just there to impress. However, it's important to strike a balance. Too much playful teasing can lead her to think you're not interested, which is the opposite of your intention. Use these phrases sparingly to enhance the interaction without creating disinterest or annoyance. Remember, playful rejection can be a valuable tool for any high-value man seeking to stand out in the dating world. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. This tactic embodies that sentiment, ensuring every interaction is a shared experience of mutual enjoyment and respect. So the next time you chat with a woman, keep this approach in mind. With the right touch, playful disqualification can make your interactions memorable and irresistible. If you found this helpful, comment below so we can move on to the next secret. Secret number 2. Reversing the rules. Flirting can feel like an art, a delicate dance of playfulness and wit that makes interactions exciting. Today, let's explore a strategy that flips the traditional script, reversing the rules. Instead of trying to win her over, make it seem like she's the one trying to impress you. Imagine you're at a bar and meet someone intriguing. Instead of the usual approach, lean in with a smile and say something like, "Oh, come on, stop undressing me with your eyes." Or, "My mom warned me about girls like you." These lines set a playful tone and signal that you're interested, while also making her feel challenged. This approach works across all ages because it taps into a universal love for humor and unexpected interactions. By injecting a hint of flirtation and mischief, you take the conversation out of the friend zone, making it clear that this is more than just friendly chit-chat. Timing is everything, though. These lines work best after you've established a playful rapport, where light teasing and banter feel natural. For instance, if you're laughing together about something silly, that's the perfect moment to drop a line like, "Wow, you're really laying it on thick. Is this special treatment just for me?" By flipping the script, you create a fun, flirty exchange that keeps her engaged and wanting more. This strategy turns interactions into a game, an exciting exchange that leaves her eager for your next encounter. Secret number 3. Master the push-pull flirting technique. Now, let's dive into the final flirting tactic that will truly set you apart as a high-value man, the push-pull technique. While it may sound intimidating, this method is about creating an emotional tug-of-war, where you alternate between drawing her in with interest and pushing her away with playful disinterest. This back and forth creates intrigue and attraction, leaving her wanting more. The essence of push-pull lies in its simplicity. For example, you might say, "Wow, you're so cute, I can't stand it," which first pulls her in with a compliment and then playfully pushes her away. You could even say, "I like how you talk, it's so unique, but in a totally weird way." These lines keep the conversation lively and engaging. To master this technique, practice noticing both positive and negative traits in those around you and flipping between them. For example, your smile is contagious, but your laugh is dangerously distracting. This playful dynamic creates emotional highs and lows, much like an emotional roller coaster. Who doesn't love that thrill? If this approach feels a bit overwhelming at first, don't worry. Like any skill, it gets easier with practice. Think of it as training your flirting muscles. With each interaction, you'll become more adept at creating that enticing push-pull dynamic. For those eager to master this technique quickly, I have a guide called The Formula. It's a step-by-step framework that simplifies flirting into a logical process, helping you attract women effortlessly. With The Formula, you'll transform into a high-value man who naturally knows how to create attraction. Embrace these flirting tactics and see how they can elevate your interactions. Together, we can continue to explore how Stoicism shapes our lives in meaningful ways. Unlock your confidence and attract women with ease. Imagine having the confidence to engage with any woman, knowing you can spark intrigue and desire in any situation. The best part? This formula is incredibly easy to grasp, so much so that any guy can master it over a single weekend and start seeing immediate results. To learn more, just click the link in the description box, where you'll find a video that reveals all about this amazing formula. We've tested it on over 10,000 women, and the results are consistently impressive. It works with every type of woman, from ages 25 to 65, and more than 57,000 men swear by it, claiming it has helped them attract beautiful women and significantly improve their success in dating and relationships. So, why not you? Are you ready to embrace the Stoic mindset and become a master of attraction? What could you gain by stepping into the world of high-value men and applying these principles today? Remember, the journey to mastering any skill begins with that first step. Why not take yours now? As we wrap up this video on 3 simple flirting tactics that drive women wild, keep in mind that these principles aren't just tricks. They're tools for building genuine connections and boosting your confidence. By applying these techniques, you're not only enhancing your interactions with women, but also investing in your personal growth and happiness. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one tactic you're excited to try out? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Win Stoic for more insights on becoming a high-value man. Your journey to mastering attraction starts now. Let's grow together.